Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here we're back with, Birth Me Code. We're halfway through the first escape room of this game to figure exactly everything out. We need to, get those other two cylinders ripped apart so we can put on, I guess the screws of these paintings is my guess. We should actually talk to NVIDIA before. I saw the projector up there, but I want to talk to him a bit more. Because I like him. Well, I guess, Serbia, even though I'm being very a bit hostile towards her, I guess it makes sense, but, oh gosh, not in this sense. Oh boy. Be quick, our time's short. About the girl in the helmet. That girl, me, was it? I don't know who she is or anything. Not that I remember a lot from before I woke up, except for certain things. Like what? I don't really want to say. It's kind of personal. Maybe I'll tell you later if this whole thing isn't a farce and we're still alive by then. What about you? Can you remember stuff yet? It's not like it's been forgotten for real. No, I'm trying to think about it, but it's all like there's a wall. You and me both, then. Wonder if Super B is doing any better. You and I both, you mean? Huh? Oh, nothing. I guess we should go back to searching. Anything else, then? Well, any ideas? Any ideas about what we should do here? Clearly, we had to escape this place. Are you familiar with this kind of game? It's generally a small computer game where you click on various elements to search and combine them in various ways to solve puzzles. That's called a point-and-click game. Yeah, and there have been movies made about it too, you know. There has to be a reason why we're here, but figuring that out is gonna be tough. Let's figure out what links us all here first, and to do that, well, just search everything. Maybe multiple times to make sure we got all there is. Thanks, I'll be sure to do that. Anything else then? I think that's it. Let's look at the projector then. Never mind. You know where to find me. We still need to find a code for that cube. Let's look at the projector. I missed it the first time. Classrooms use these things to show movies and whatever else. I like watching movies in class. Polar Express. Unfortunately, we can't reach it. Even Server B is not tall enough. We can stand on a desk. We need a stepladder. Or a ladder. That's what I said. Oh god, stepladder, ladder, pfft, references. Not at all. Ladders and stepladders are... Look, we really have no time for this at all. Can you look at any other desks, or that was it? Oh yeah, can we look at this cabinet again? In terms of computer, this cabinet would be pretty poor. It doesn't even have one file in it. Well, does that key go to the door? I doubt it, but let's see. Strange, the handle doesn't turn. I mean, I already knew it was locked. There's a slot for a key under it. Do you think what me said was a lie? You sure that's for a key? What else could it be for? Beats me. One thing's for sure, we can't leave yet. There's even a large metal plate covering the entire window in the door. Oh, really? Oh, huh. So there's not much else we can look in the room. We can't look at the ceiling. Let's look around through the... We still need to get these. Oh yeah, these are missing stuff. So we're missing something here. Possibly. List of emptiness. Search elsewhere. If we look at it from this angle, some of these have pretty funny titles, even if they're fakes. How to raise your IQ by kidnapping gifted children. No one has to fly. Celsius 233. There's our goddamn pun names for actual real books, huh? Complete study on nomadics. Okay, that last one's not that funny, but what's a nomadic? Well, you tell me. They're all empty, so this is just a waste of time. Takes a waste to know a waste. Nice. Yes, very hilarious. Let's go. Should we look at the painting again? We still don't have all four of the shapes, do we? The shapes. We can only look at that desk. It would be kind of hard to just sit down right now. All the stuff we can look at. All the different highlights. That's what I press shift. And we looked at all of them. Can we look? Let's look at it again. No one put anything on this since we last checked, huh? Oh, I forgot. We're the only ones here, and none of us could have done it. Why am I talking to myself? Earther Cora, please respond. We have a lot of things to do to investigate, and so little time to do it, so get searching. I guess I need to get used to the game mechanics. So... Did it mention anything about a... Oh, actually, we didn't look at the cube again, did we? I still don't know what to do with this. Me either. I thought the key we can use, like... Check everything they had. Like a code would be here or here. Huh. Strange rectangular prison with a slot on its end. I found the metallic climbing cabinet. I found the teacher's desk. These drawers are now as empty as my pockets on the day they serve us pizza in the cafeteria. I love pizza, but this isn't the time for that anyway. I wish I could just call Pizza Hewitt right now. There's no working phone here. Stop making me feel hungry. Where do we go from here, then? We can only move between these two spaces. Lampshade again? Nothing else is here. It's just a big old lamp. Probably brighter than Serbia anyway. Well, you don't think hot pink. A big nothing in here. Whether it's big or small, nothing is always just that. Nothing. This door is sure locked. Well, wait, there's something here. What did you find? There was a coin lodged in the inside of the handle. That's a weird way to put it. Guess that's why it wasn't moving before, huh? There was still an opening, though. A coin? That's so random. Yeah, I wonder. The coin was added to their inventory at the back of the room. Okay, that's RBC. We can just fit around the other two prisms and we get such a painting. Rectangular prism. Using the small coin, the group managed to pry the rectangular prism open. Inside was a small cube. A newspaper clipping. This is an article about the principal of a school being arrested over charges of murder. According to what's written, he was delirious and kept blaming delinquents or something. Oh, so are we all students of the school? And we're somehow involved in this whole murder incident? Hearing all that gives me the chills. We might as well put it with the rest of the stuff we have. Hexagonal prism we go. After fiddling with the prism and the small coin, the group unlocked the mysteries that dwelled inside the hexagonal prism. Inside was a smaller hexagonal prism. And a piece of paper. It's another Pandora. It's written, a fake with pigtails. You have some pigtails. What the heck does that mean? My pigtails aren't fucking fake, you dead tree leftover. Dead tree leftover. It's gotta be the least useful thing we found here, but... I don't know, I feel weird reading that. Doesn't matter to me. Does anything matter to you at all? No. Okay, the painting. The shapes we found all look like they could go in the corners of this painting. Let's try them then. First, the cylinder goes into the circle. Oh, come on, matching shapes is so easy, even your mom could do it. Let me do it. The rubber girl snatched all the shapes out of Nvidia's hands and pushed them in each indentation one by one. Went all forward and the painting opened slightly, revealing a largely empty compartment. Hey, there's stuff inside. Let's see. The first item was a pair of electronic cards. I'm getting so reminded of Virtue's last reward now. On one side of them were a few cyan and red lines, and the other was a weird letter S. Hey, look, it's a cool S. Cool S. You know, they're all over the place. Graffiti in the bathrooms, painted here and there. Anywhere, really. There was also a sheet of paper. No one really knows the origin of the cool S. Like, where did it even start from? Just a fad that just took off and everyone started doing it somehow for some reason? What's the sheet of paper saying? This paper is pretty straight. It says, "Welcome to my emptiness." Is it related to the website? Probably. Does it say anything else? Nope, but there's another thing in here. Give me a sec. And Cora reached into the safe, pulling out a large old key. So, is that it? Didn't you say something about a lock on the door earlier? Will this work? I don't know. Let's give it a shot, but I'm doubtful. Their attempts to unlock the door didn't work. The key did not actually fit in the lock at all. It was far too big. We don't have a lot of time left. Feel free to look around the room some more, but when you're ready, let's gather back to the door. We definitely need. It seems like we definitely have to open this cube first, so maybe the cabinet I think was locked before. No. So where would the key go to then? Let's look through the shelves again. All these are gone. We have actually all of them. 2 key cards with a large cool S on the side found behind the painting. We have all the items we found in the room. Okay, why do I keep pressing? God damn it. Okay, so they said gather by the door. Let's go with that. Either you figured out what links us here yet? Well, first of all, what are we? We're clearly aliens. No, not like that. Stop being stupid. I think it's a pretty good deduction right now. Everyone here is alien. I meant what we do in life. We're students, right? I clearly recall coming here before. Oh, it's like this is an actual like school building we're a part of? That makes sense to me. But then who are we? Why were we put here? This is so annoying. What about you, Ancora? Got an idea about why we're here? What connects us? They're never gonna say it on their own, huh? I guess dying if you get it wrong isn't really appealing. There's no choice then. Good old Ancora's gonna have to step in. The girl stepped forward towards the door, inhaling deeply as if preparing herself to speak it out. The 2 others stopped all talking and listened. Let me out! What links us is... Oh my gosh, that's a long list. Oh gosh. We can look at the items. My emptiness. Okay, I can see this now. Oh yeah, do we have any build-up trust? We can't look at it now. My AMPTINESS. Now there's one more space. Well, just be sure. My emptiness. Nope, not W. That's my emptiness. Maybe that works. That's the link. That's linking us all together. Like 3 of our names, in there. So let's go with that. Hopefully, my emptiness. As soon as the letters left her mouth, a click came from the door. The 3 of them looked at each other. Oh, you didn't die apparently. Of course not. What's the answer? Were you really hoping for the opposite? And what about the metal box by the desk? It didn't have any purpose. Yeah, I'm curious too, but we have to go. We only have a few minutes left until we die. Mr. B immediately walked outside after that. We can't see the box ever again, huh? Remembering what had been told to them, NVIDIA grabbed the old key and walked out of the room after motioning towards the shelves in Ancora. Doing good at NVIDIA's motion, Ancora remained inside for only another moment in order to nab the strange key cards from the shelves. There's nothing else important in it now, since it's just the bare minimum to make sure nobody gets sidetracked while exploring these rooms. Since remaining here was useless and dangerous, the girl followed the others. As each of them left the room, their timers turned off one by one. So we can, I just remembered also, this definitely looks like a school building, actually. But, this reminded me of the whole... If we can so desire, we can hack into other people's helmets and see what they're looking at, so we can split up. Huh. All 3 of them emerged in the hallway. Super Bia was already examining the nearby wall, having noticed the metal plates covering the entrance as soon as she'd left the classroom. There were 3 other people nearby, all of them watching the new arrivals. All of them wearing the same kind of high-tech helmet the first group had. Before Ancora could talk to them, Serbia interjected herself. Nothing to do about this, it's completely blocked off. I guess we have to meet up with these losers now. The losers aren't in hearing range. Well, maybe she doesn't care. Hey, Ancora. Finally joined us, huh? You know, this place is kind of familiar. School building? But what is this great thing in the wall? He remained pensive for a moment until Serbia decided to leave them and head to the group of losers, as she called them. We better go and meet them too. We gotta make sure that Serbia doesn't make a whole goddamn scene. Hopefully they've had more luck than us in remembering who they are and what this place is. I mean, it's clearly a school, but... He offered a shrug at Ancora before advancing out to join the group. In a brief moment, Ancora joined the group in order to properly introduce herself to them too. There it is. This meeting will pretty much determine how things would go for the next 5 hours. Now that Ancora was walking towards them, she could observe the group a little more closely. 2 boys and 1 girl, apparently. Though that third one was more a woman than a girl. Ah. You all look more like adults than teenagers, like in a school setting. That's the second group. I guess they managed to escape first. This guy on the left. He's Ira, and fittingly, he has a lion helmet. Ira the lion. Fairly built, decidedly someone you don't want to mess with on a physical level. In the middle there is Tristitia. He has the horse helmet, and he's also a little round. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. Not everyone keeps up in shape like Ira does. On the right there is Averita. She has the pig helmet, and she's also clearly older than the rest. Oh, I just realized, is there exactly like 9 people here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's only 8. I was just gonna say, like, if there was like 9 people here, and we have like 2 Ancoras, oh gosh, it's gonna make things even weirder. Oh yeah, we actually have more trust with Wolf now too. Huh. But right there is Averita, yeah, pig helmet, she's just clearly older than the rest. Maybe she's a teacher? To think a teacher's actually a member of my emptiness. The situation had come to a standstill between the 2 teams of 3. All of them looked upon one another as if judging each other's potential threat level. The entire scenario was playing out similarly to a pack of predators sniffing out who would be the first to go, regardless if their given animal was a carnivore, herbivore, omnivore. This really can't last any longer. I can't blame anyone here for hesitating this much because it's hard to tell who can be trusted. If anybody can even be trusted, trust the spice of life. The thing is, not even I know which one will be most useful. But there's no point in hesitating then. It's a gamble and that's all there is to it. So it doesn't matter. Just gotta... And for this mastermind, we have a good reason for doing all this, then I guess just play everything as, confusedly as possible. Hey, how's your name? No, that kind of stuff. As Ancora contemplated her options, Nvidia and Superbia moved forward. Deciding to not fall behind, the girl did much of the same. Ancora... Let's talk to Ira first, actually. Hi. Hey. Ira clamped up after that greeting, and Ancora didn't know what else to say. A few seconds out of utterly intolerable silence settled between them. Not much of a talker, huh? That's not really my strength. My strength is strength itself. Got it. Isn't that great? Super great. I moved his arm to flex a little, showing off to Ancora. From up close, he seemed even more built than he looked from afar. He's stuttering? It's kind of weird. Is he afraid or something? Maybe it's genetic. Anyway, I bet you want to know my name. It's Ira, shortened to the point, isn't it? Not that I chose it, to be fair. It just sort of popped into my head, like, that's my name, and that I knew. So much for not being chatty. Maybe shy and he's making efforts to get over it. Ira scratched his helmet a little, which made it look like he was scratching the back of his head. The fact he was wearing the helmet didn't seem to hinder him much. Like, oh, the hair is part of the mask. I was like, is that your hair sticking out of the mask? And you, what's your name? According to what we found in our room, I'm Ancora. Really, huh? Funny, that was the final name on that list. I guess you guys found the list of names too? Yeah, with the website address. I'm not too good with all that stuff. Oh, don't worry about it, it's fine. I figured that part out already, no problem here. Hey, what does that mean? Don't make fun of me for being bad with computers. Forget it. Nice to meet you, I guess. I don't suppose you know anything about these helmets. I want to take it off, but when I tugged on it, that weird little girl appeared again, and I was told if I tried that again, it would cut my head off. Sorry, I'm in the dark too. That sucks. Let's talk about it later then. I wonder if there's gonna be a moment where we actually tell someone, like someone that we trust the most, that we're the mastermind. Well, that's probably not gonna be faring well, so yeah. With a nod towards the others, he turned to the side a little bit, making clear he's done talking with Ancora for now. Yeah, he's a little rude. Then again, Ira takes after the sin of wrath, so one can expect otherwise. So like, huh? Are these names correlate with different sins in that? So, Once everyone was introduced themselves to each other, the group took a few moments to sort everything out. So to recapitulate, we have Ancora, the girl wearing a helmet that looks like a bear. Then there's Verieta, wearing the one that looks like a pig. And yeah, sorry, I don't think that's particularly mass means anything either, if that makes you feel any better. It's fine. It wasn't clear if Verieta even acknowledged what Trishita had said. She remained silent out of concern and annoyance, anger simply because she was speechless to the fact that he felt the need to add some kind of apology. Just be ready for others to mind it more. Either way, there's Super Bea too, she's a rabbit. Excuse you mean a rabbit queen? She'd be a joy to be with. Didn't like their confidence was radiating strongly enough to make Trishita back on. Trishita. Okay, I'm gonna be terrible of all these dang names. Yeah, sure, but you wear a rabbit helmet and not a crown, so that makes you just a rabbit right now. You're a rabbit peasant right now. I need to give you better nicknames. Triss. I'll call you Triss. Where was I? Right, there's the lion too, Ira. Then we have Nvidia the wolf, and myself, Triss the horse. We're locking 3 others. Who cares? We're safe and it's all that matters. They're just gonna eat shit and die. God damn it. I wouldn't say safe just yet. Besides, that's not really nice either. What do you want me to do about it? I know you're a teacher, so you totally have to act like you care, but you don't have to keep that up here. You know what me said, right? You're as much a suspect as anybody else. That goes for you too. Okay. Verieta took her distance to cool up before some kind of fight broke out. Maybe she simply couldn't stand the rabbit, but Ancora couldn't tell. Where'd you get that number anyway? 3 more of us? Yeah, we're supposedly 9 total. Me told us that much. Don't you guys ever listen when you're in class? It's also a matter of the time ticking. We're not too far off hitting the first hour mark. Me said 6 hours is our limit, right? 6 hours. Yeah, that's more we're going to the zero escape. The cards? I hope they hurry then. How many more minutes do they have left? Our room wasn't nearly this bad. It's possible that they're having issues because they're not used to piecing the elements together. There was barely any of that needed. As if fate had been waiting for the subject to be brought up, the final door opened and out of the room bolted 2 figures. Only 2? The redhead is Gula, and the other one is Luceria. Jick. Jick, what does that mean? Oh, no. I was thinking, wasn't the Triss guy a cow or something? No, no, she's supposed to be the cow, huh? With the horns, so technically it would be a bull or something. What are you? Are you like some sort of frog or something? But where's the third one? They left the room in a hurry, and as soon as they were out, Luxeria rolled up into a ball and Gola held the wall next to the closed door as support. This was completely absurd. Who She's engineered such deadly contraptions. We made it out just in time, but... As she spoke, a small click came from the door to signal the fact it locked again. In the same moment, everyone's vision turned black. Oh, back to this again. Hello again to all of you dear animals. Sorry for that. I'm sure you don't like to be called animals, yet none of you could pass for actual human beings. At the very least, congratulations are in order. Congratulations, you made it out. At least I'm hoping all 9 made it out. As a prize for managing to get out, I'll be generous. The door in front of you will be rendered accessible. Or at least the panel next to it will be. So they're puzzle then? Please take your time solving the puzzle on it while exchanging pleasantries between fellow criminals. So we're definitely all part of the whole murder at the school and the principal was framed for it? Like is it saying like one of us killed someone and the rest were just accomplices or something like that? We're just a whole class of a group? What was the murder about? All that sort of stuff. Huh. Others were set to fight that then. All of you are backstabbers of the highest order. Criminal scum animals. You let instincts drive over reason. Your crimes that are nothing. In particular, you all have one special crime you hold dear to your heart. Don't let anyone find out, or maybe they'll distrust you. We all have a crime. Maybe they'll kill you. But first, one thing at a time. By unlocking this door, you'll gain access to the crossroads. Crossroads. That which originally was the middle of your beloved school is now where you'll coldly murder each other. Don't be late now. I'll see you later. Me vanished once more. The group took a few seconds to calm down since the recording had been distorting due to the fact it was shown directly in their helmets. Okay, so what happened to the third person in your group, okay? Did you push them back or just get left behind? We already introduced ourselves to each other, so after you two go, we'll do this introductions back at you. I've already stepped forward, pointing at the two girls who escaped last. Wait a second. Both our teams had 3 people in them. What about yours? It's the third one. She... Luxuria held her helmet, visibly shaking the mere thought of what she was trying to say. Gula stepped forward to take over. Deepest apologies, she is very reserved. If your strength fails you, I'm capable of uttering our company's ultimate fate in your stead. No, it's fine, I'll tell them. Our room was wrong and she guessed wrong. Interesting, so that's what happened with them. The third girl guessed wrong? Luxuria pushed her back to the wall and slid down to the ground, holding her legs in a fetal position. Does that mean, like, if she survived, wouldn't that mean her nickname was Encora? Or did she have another name? An awkward sound lingered in their group, only interrupted by a sniffling a tad. That moment, Gula cleared her throat. I'm assuming you one-tongue gazes are fixated on my being in the moment. What is with your vocabulary? I am unfortunately acutely aware my physique is unsuitably dressed for societal purposes. Okay, that's the way to look at it. She glanced over at Luxuria, who either didn't notice it or paid no mind to it. She seemed envious of that hoodie. I can assure you this spotty article was not in any way my own doing. Whoever incarcerated us must be finding some sort of wicked enjoyment out of it. Admittedly, I didn't touch their clothing at all, so that's false. Also, as this is apparent, I can witness you all adorned with a helmet much like hers and mine. Your vocabulary is so weird to me. Yeah, the sooner it's off, the better off I'll be. Naturally. Who would hold any desire to don their cranium with such an aberration? I don't know, how can I take you seriously? Not only is its appearance grotesque, but it's also completely unwieldy. Following that, the introductions began anew. This time, it included the pair who had just come out. And Cora didn't feel like talking to either of them since her mind was entirely on the puzzle they had to solve. Or that she had to solve, really. That's probably on a few of their minds, too. This puzzle's fairly important to get past, like my avatar said, but... I should wait a little bit. The blonde girl hesitated for a few seconds, but she ultimately decided to not bother with the puzzle for now. Meeting with the two newcomers would also allow her to learn important information about them. So if all 9 of us have nicknames from that like website list, and the final like the 9th girl is dead, does that mean like according to this list, her nickname given to her is Pandora? So she was like she gave drugs to people? Huh. So everyone has a specific crime. I guess our crime is we're having this whole thing and this whole mastermind game. Blonde girl has to say a few seconds, but I decided not to bother with the puzzle for now. Meeting with the 2 newcomers would allow her to learn important information about them. And Cora... Luxuria, actually. I don't know if I can actually handle all the gosh dang vocabulary. Tia was already in the process of talking to Luxuria when Ancora waved, prompting her to join them instead. And I'm Luxuria, or Lux. It's cute, don't you think? Yes, that nickname is way better than... all these names are just a mouthful to say. Like tongue twisters. Cute things are nice, I think. This helmet I have is really not cute, though. I bet. My name is Ancora, and it's good to meet you, Luxuria. At least, as good as things are here. The smart girl nodded, excited to meet Ancora. She most likely smiled under her helmet there. If people could be likened to desserts, she'd sound like she's a cupcake. Yeah, like Lace too! It's just too bad for the 3rd girl, though. She didn't make it out. Seeing how she started sobbing lightly, Trish moved away, wanting nothing to do with it. And Cora glanced in his direction, as if disapproving. Okay, then see you later then, man. It's alright. There was nothing you could do, right? Yeah. It was just a mistake in the end. Nvidia happened to come by at that moment. Hey, I'm Nvidia. I'm Luxuria, or Lux if you prefer. It's shorter and cuter, huh? Maybe so. You remind me of one of my 6 sisters. How many sisters do you have? That's a lot of siblings. Yeah, I'm 7th in line. So 6 girls and 7th boy. Your parents really wanted a boy, didn't they? What are the chances of that happening, huh? I'm the youngest of the bunch, and days are pretty hellish. All the girls gave you makeovers, or just make so much fun of you. I guess it's true if your siblings are all opposite gender, or if you have many of them. That's right, I assume you wouldn't really understand that kind of fresh hell. Not many can boast or curse having such an extensive family. It took a few moments to realize Luxuria had slipped away during their little talk about siblings. She had joined others to introduce herself to them too. Oh, she's gone. Anyway, let's meet back up with the others. Okay, sure. I just realized this now that I'm, it almost seems like just except for like a few small characters which I can actually notice, almost all the writing seems very matter of fact and like more very logical. Maybe it's just the whole fact because, you know, we're the mastermind of that, but it's a tiny bit off-putting to me right now. He walked back to the group, leaving Ancora alone with her thoughts. So we've met everyone? Oh yeah, the other person is just basically gone. So... yeah, the people we're talking to are rebuilding a trust already. So, So more people, like, the different people we talk to and start off with and get friendly with first. Me get along with them. I'm just gonna go along with that and to keep you on. I believe from what I saw of it follows along the same thing as Zero Escape as well. The flowcharts as well. I can't believe nobody's thinking about the puzzle. The puzzle's all that matters in this world. This is all well and good, but it's there, you know? Are they going to keep talking while ignoring the main pressing matter? It's Tristan, this is in Siberia, and... it's Tristan, this is in Siberia, that, and Luxury, this. Why can't we have better, shorter nicknames? I completely, fully agree with that, Ira. Those are much easier to remember. I like the name Lux, too. Maybe we could make up smaller, cuter nicknames. And Cora was already no longer listening to them. Instead, she stood in front of the puzzle, having decided to solve that while they were talking about nicknames. There was a sense of urgency nobody else was acknowledging. Maybe just their way of coping with it. They're distracting each other, trying to find the chink in their peer's armor. Something feels wrong with all of this, too. This door wasn't supposed to be locked in this way. This feels like my friend is testing me, but they don't know about what's happening here. Was I duped? Or is someone else duping me, perhaps? Ooh. I know for a fact there's a traitor in this group. The entire reason why this is being held is to find out the traitor, because they all shouldn't know Pandora's real identity. My real identity. One of them knows, though. Is this Rabia? Invidia? Gula? Luxuria? Avaridia? Trisatidia? Or maybe Ira? And of course, I already know who Pandora is. Oh, that's what we look like. It's because I'm Pandora. I don't know if I can honestly see you having a bear helmet. And what's that emblem on the top, and then the very front, that whole weird snake-like thing? What even is that? But what if the traitor died already? Could I be so lucky? Until I find proof, I'll assume it's one of those still alive. And I'll make sure they pay. You have to kill 6 of them. Whoa. Huh. So both were playing as a mastermind and basically, like, I guess we, like, imprisoned within me. Oh, it's another swapping thing. So the M has to be in different places. Well, I want to think about this a bit more, and then I'll get onto the puzzle. But So the mastermind, us, helped set this whole thing to figure out Traitor, maybe the person who really caused the murder in the school. Like, you know, and blame the principal for it. So she knows it was, like, one class in the school, and, like, getting all of them together and somehow erase their memories. Or maybe these people are just random people from a school, something like that. It feels like the newspaper clipping has something to do with everyone here, though. Like, you know, there's also a hint to, like, figure out... The whole point of the first room was just to figure out, like, you know, what's the big connecting piece of us all together? Or, based on the website, are we just all people involved in a forum group about the murder? Whatever that whole website was even all about. I'll probably look it up. Actually, I'm curious actually if they actually, like, took the right for that website. I'll look at after this. So, and also their friend helped along making this, but they're also testing it, or maybe the traitor somehow has unexpected power over this as well as that's the mastermind. And we don't know the passwords either, so So imprisoned within me, so maybe they all have to be these M's logged in the corners. We had to put E's next to them. So like me, and me. Me. Okay, from here it's Tails and Peggy. Imprisoned within me, so I assume that's what we have to do for here. Oh, maybe we have to do this. Like, get the me's all over as a framing device for this. And then somehow figure this little thing in here. Pig. 3-letter names. 3-letter word. Taz. Ale. I definitely think pig is definitely one of the words. It looks like it anyway. Or sat. Sat. Alley. Sat. Imprisoned within me. Imprison. There's no O and N, so it's definitely not going to be another, like, the puzzle from the very beginning. The whole answer thing. So, ailment, sat, pig. I guess it's just a matter of figuring out exactly how, like, what order these in. Imprison within me. Within me. Alley, sat. Imprison within me. Okay, let's see. So, pig, sat. Mimi, maim. I definitely feel like this would be the framing device for that. Alley, pig. I can't think of any other words that'll fit as this. Lat, sat, alley. This is not gonna work, but let's see what it is. Processing wrong. Oh wait, that was it? Huh? Alley? Alley? I don't understand that part then. As the puzzle was solved, a small click was heard from the double doors. Cora decided to go forward on her own, huh? Oh, that's her name. Cool. Sorry, but we don't have a lot of time, so I thought... I believe the better idea constitutes proper thanks for opening the aperture leading into our destination. Why do you have to be so roundabout with the words? I believe the better idea constitutes proper thanks for opening the physical doorway, which is composed of a very round, metal, flat, rectangular, squarish object leading out from that wall over there. Thank you for assisting with that. No problem, Gula. Precisely about that. We have finished constructing a secondary nickname to better communicate between ourselves. I proposed Ula for mine, and it was unanimously accepted as my new designation. Don't be ridiculous. Nobody could oppose that kind of thing. Vita Vidi works for me, so I'm going with that. I actually like Nvidia, actually. It has a nice ring to it. But everyone else's names, oh boy. I don't know if I could actually say them without going to a gosh dang tongue twister. Metastasis. Oh, like I guess the new area. And I'm Tristan now, which is shorter and better, so I got your name right. Nice. Judging by your shape, it should just have been Tit. One singular tit. Excuse me, these are not tits, these are pectorals. Ow, my boobs. Okay. Bia for me. This is for Bia. You bitch. Right back at you, bitch. As a second nature to her, Sir Bia flipped the bird. I already said Lux earlier. I think it sounds cute. Yeah, it is, my good ma'am. No nickname here. Your name is already perfect. I was sure already. Or we can name you to Ra. Hi, Ra. Hyra. Ira. Hyra, Ira. Yeah, short for irrelevant. Ira's fist closed tighter. Sir Bia wasn't making any friends so far. I guess you guys picked Cora for me then? And Cordian. Any objections? Not really. It's fine too, I guess. My nickname will be Ava from now on. That's actually the most normal sounding name so far, except for Ira. What are you waiting for? Let's go to the crossroads. The door's unlocked. The group could enter the crossroads. Whoa. Yeah, this is definitely looking more like a very old-style school, but everything's exactly boarded up, and like, everything's like so terrible with upkeep. In reality, it didn't look like much. The side hallways were just long enough to access some bathrooms and half of both sides of the lounging spots surrounding the elevated middle area. That's a weird way to put it. You could just say stairs. So the looks of the bathroom is blocked off. Metal plates blocked any attempt to go further down either hall, so we just have to go up the stairs. There were two staircases going up higher into the middle of the crossroads. From afar, the 8 of them could see there was a large black wall in place there, but not much else. Everything else was normal. Benches were scattered around, the structure was normal. Except for the metal plates covering large parts of the broken wall and the ceiling, as well as the debris laying around. Everything was normal. A loud clang echoed from behind. That sounded like a gunshot. Sir Bia fell down to her ass, screaming some profanities. Are you okay? Interesting that he'd be the one to ask given how Sophia treated him just before. Either way, there can't be any harm checking up on them. Maybe? Looking around, and Cora noticed Luxuria wasn't staring at the happenings, but at her instead. Not too far off, Nvidia had his arms crossed, deep in thought. Presented with those options, and Cora went to help Ira approach Nvidia. I actually want to know more about you, Nvidia. He stopped her with a hand. Before she could even say a word, he spoke to her. Everyone's watching, but almost nobody's doing anything. I don't feel like anyone here can be trusted. He leaned against a nearby wall, shrugging while explaining his reasoning. Let's take him one by one. First, let's look at Bia. I don't think she's scheming anything. If I had to guess, she's a really simple girl who thinks she's superior to everyone. Yeah. Unless she's like, basically, it's weird to go along with the logic about the mastermind and also with the participants. So, how to process my own head then. I don't think she's superior to anyone. Ironic giving her name is the sin of pride. Oh, so they're all... So what is your name supposed to be, like, correlated to? So, like, I can understand Bia being pride from based on her personality. Then there's me. You can choose to trust me or not, but I trust you. Which means he's perfect to use for now. Trish is the horse guy. Are the animals actually connected to like the zodiac signs, like different things? Well, I guess not all of them. I only remember like horse being a zodiac sign for like something. I don't know. He's a little sketchy. He's stable and doesn't come off too strong. He's probably one of the more reliable ones in the group. Meh. And here, this means he's the one you have to look out for the most. Ava's a teacher, and I don't think she's really a problem. She stands out the most, so I doubt she's gonna try anything big. I'm trying to read her because she doesn't think like the rest of us. She has a different agenda since she's older. Yeah. Ira, honestly, he comes off as a real dimwit. I like him. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up being someone else's pawn. He's not too loud, though. At least, if he's dumb, he's not pushing himself on others. Looks is strange to me. She seems pretty upbeat, though. She's really cute and nice. Most likely too nice, but it's hard to really think that way. We're all part of my emptiness, so I really wonder what her crime was. Finally, about Ola, I feel like she should be feeling a lot more shame than she does. She has a very eccentric look, too. Is that on purpose? You're going into a whole large-scale thing about the thing that just taking along for the ride, huh? I don't know, I'm having issues reading her, too. I see. Thanks to the monologue, but the others are on the move already, so we'd better hurry. Okay, we're just skipping over that? Oh, and Cora couldn't even place a word the whole time. He said the whole way because he actually trusts us, huh? I guess we have better trust with him now. Oh, the more we talk to people, it gets increased by 33%, huh? Cool. Well, Giving up on having a discussion while the others were on the move again, the two of them went to catch up with them. Once Rabia had rejoined the group, the helmet shut down. Oh boy, another video. Have fun! But now everyone was getting used to this. It meant me was going to talk to them again. This feels extremely slow, but it's all necessary information I had to communicate to them. Thankfully, I only had to do all this once. Greetings once more. Make absolutely sure all of you listen closely because this recording is the most important recording you will hear in what's left of your life. Remember, kill me. The game we're playing in which you had to kill me. Okay, that's a weird way to put it. I just have to leave you a way to decide who gets to die. You know, like a democracy. To vote, it's really easy. You just need one of those key cards, one per person. Be sure to keep the key cards after you vote because you'll need them later. From now on, I will refer to those as me cards. At this moment, you should have 6 in your possession, but you'll need 9 to operate the consoles for the first time. You must use up 39, which you'll find the score remains of anyway. There's 39 of these cards, so 39 is a special number for this. we started with 39 minutes for the very first trial. To round out your amount to 9, you'll have to search around a little. For each subsequent round, you'll need as many me cards as there are survivors. For example, if 4 of you died, you'll need 5 me cards. Of course, you could just kill each other without getting the me cards, but you still need to discard 39 of them within the middle of the loading apparatus, or everyone surrenders their right to live. You'll be allowed to leave once all 39 me cards are discarded, provided you already killed me. The main setup for this game so far is both kill the mastermind, us, and use all the me cards, which I guess voting for people like to kill off. Let's recapitulate, shall we? 1. Get those 39 me cards. 2. Kill each other by voting and discard the me cards in the middle. 3. You're free to go when you've done that, and if you killed me. No matter what you do, you absolutely must have at least 2 voting sessions. They are required as they will unlock the next 2 sectors, in which the other me cards. Oh, one last thing. In the event that someone miraculously dies, a vote will be skipped. You mean like, oh, but didn't you say like the 39 voting things would go off? That's right, each death removes the need to have a vote for the hour, which is fantastic for the 3 among you, who will need to surrender their right to live. Otherwise, if no one died by the end of each hour slice, everyone surrenders their right to live. Did you understand this? Instant kaboom for everyone. I'll see you later. Huh. Well, that's a little awkward now. Yeah, have fun killing each other with these voting tablet stuff. I think I'll leave this off here now, too. The stakes of the game have been upset. Wait, do you have a skull keychain underneath your clothes, Mr. Trish? That's great, actually. That's really great. But, all the like, the whole rules for the Pistons laid up there, like, even though we are the mastermind, we're playing around as them, we're also trying to figure out the traitor. So maybe, I guess, while everyone else is trying to kill off the mastermind, we're trying to figure out how to kill off the traitor, or find them off. So, that'll be interesting to see how this all goes and transpires. I still believe the whole thing about, this whole thing's happening because as of us literally just wanting to kill the traitor who, like, was, someone among us who killed someone who framed the principal, whether the victim was someone we knew, like, we're close to, or the principal who was framed for it was, like, you know, a close family member or relative or anything like that. That's all I have so far. We're just figuring out the mastermind's plan as we go along. So, this is actually going to be very interesting. Actually, the pacing is a bit meh, but I guess it's needed to be so far. Plus, I need to get used to basically everything. So, yeah, the people I chose so far, I actually really like them so far. So, you, and you. What do we have trust for so far? Yeah, for you, these few. I actually like you the most, even though which is probably we talked to you the most. And from what I saw, if this is like Zero Escape, like the different choices we go down, definitely a little like transition other things. So if we talk to you once at the beginning, they'll go and transpire different outcomes later on down the line. That'll be interesting to see. I wonder how that's going to go about. We haven't talked to basically anyone else, so they're probably more inclined to kill us then. Oh boy, actually, I guess if we were like gonna start on survival, we talk and trust and gain trust from people who like the most logical, and like, you know, I guess the most strong. So I guess in like I like area, no, not area, Ira. Jesus, where did the area come from? Guess both in a sort of manipulative sense, and also I just like him. He's great. And Wolf, yes, he's great. I'm getting. Oh, you're Snake? That was your animal? I do not get that sense at all. Yeah, she's great. Lux. It's really fun to actually see like the other side of the coin. So being an absolute participant, we are also going along being the mastermind, like, also, like, even us, the audience, just trying to figure out what the plan is, but as we're going along with it. Like, how else I was all set up. I wonder if we're going to see inversion of, like, you know, usually in, like, these type of games, like, you know, the very end is all explained to participants. I guess maybe, how that's gonna end. Maybe us just, like, battling head-on with a traitor, like, who killed someone we know close enough, possibly? That's all the clues are leading me to believe. So, I wonder what's gonna happen. So, hope you have a fun time watching this as I am playing this. I hope to see you next time, whatever for the tale that may be, and I hope you have a fantastic day.